Good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to 8 West. We are broadcasting live from the Grand Rapids Art Museum, of course, part of our coverage of 2011's ArtPrize. We've got Jordan Carson along with us today. No big announcements. Rachel has not had the baby yet. She's just taking care of a couple of last-minute things before her big delivery comes in just a couple of weeks from now.
That's right. It takes, I'm sure it's a lot of work preparing for another child to come into this world. So.
Oh, yeah. And plus, when you have a toddler at home, makes it even that much more challenging and very, very busy. So it's great to have you along.
Thank you.
It's been fun this week because we've actually had you from the hub of ArtPrize talking about all the different aspects about voting, and interesting how the voting has actually been extended until 4 o'clock today.
Right, I think that's so great. I've talked to quite a few people who wanted to get out and vote, and really, you know, with the hustle and bustle of everyday life, you know, they haven't had that chance to go down and to register and actually vote for their favorites. And so now they have that extra time until 4 o'clock today to get their votes in.
That's right, before the top 10 is announced, and that's actually going to happen live on 24-hour News 8 at 6 o'clock this evening. So even though the voting for the top 10 has been extended, it was supposed to wrap up at 11:59 last night, extended until 4 o'clock today, so you still have a couple hours to get out, get registered. I know you had a lot of great information from the hub. So many cool aspects of ArtPrize this year.
There are, and you know, it's so nice to see some of those pieces down at the hub, especially from Chris. His pieces down there from last year's winning artist.
And Laporte, of course.
Chris Laporte,
talented guy, yeah. Professor at Aquinas College, so he's a local guy, which is fantastic.
Yeah, we just love that, and he's such a nice, humble guy. So, yeah, there's so much going down at the hub, and you know, people can go down and vote and register there, and don't forget about all the merchandise, because I did purchase a little shirt for Sammy.
You did?
The little doggy shirt.
Fantastic.
Took a couple pictures, so they've got a lot of merchandise down there.
You know, it's been interesting this year at ArtPrize because as we've been broadcasting live here in downtown Grand Rapids, it's been so cool to see all the groups of school kids. And Rick DeVos, the very first year of ArtPrize, when people were asking him what surprised him the most about ArtPrize, and he made a special comment to say he was most surprised that there were so many children that had come down and gotten involved and excited about art. He kind of thought it'd be aimed at the 20-somethings, and when he saw so many people from all ages, from kids all the way up to senior citizens, enjoying ArtPrize, and now you see these school groups are coming in.
It's incredible, you know, especially when you can actually vote from your phone. And you would think that most of the people that would be voting from their phone are, you know, in their 20s or early 30s, but children are using phones now. I mean, they could probably teach some of us a little bit, you know, on voting with their phones. So, just a ton of people from young to a little bit older.
Exactly. You know, and it's been interesting, too, because I know there are so many other activities going on across West Michigan, and you've been a pretty busy lady.
Yeah, you know, there's a new organization, and it's called the Social Charity Club of Grand Rapids, and I really would just, you have to come to the next event.
I have not even heard of this organization.
Such a great organization, and I'm lucky that they've asked me to be part of the board. But what this is it's a group of women who have come together, and they're really trying to boost the economy here in West Michigan. So they're partnering with local venues, holding a charity event, which they did actually at Reserve last month.
Oh, nice.
And for October, it's going to be at the Bob, and they partner with local charities. So people can actually come out to these events and donate $10. That will get you a complimentary beverage for the evening, and 100% of the proceeds go to benefit whichever charity they're focusing on for that year or that month. So October is going to be on the 13th. It's going to be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it's going to benefit the Grand Rapids Wheelchair Sports Association.
Great organization.
Great cause.
Wow, fantastic. So we'll have all that information on our website if you want to get involved. And so anybody from the general public, anybody are invited to come along?
Yep, it's going to be on the 13th, and it's happening at the Bob on the 3rd floor at Eve.
Fantastic. Well, I can hardly wait to get to be introduced in person to that new organization.
Great organization.
Sounds great. Well, I actually had an event that I participated in last year, which was wonderful. I'm on the Mental Health Foundation Board of Directors, and there's a very serious subject that we really have been hearing a lot about lately, and that's about suicide, specifically when it comes to our teenagers. And so there is a walk that's happening all across the country. There are 150 of these walks going on this coming Saturday, and here in West Michigan, Millennium Park is going to be one of the sites. It's called Out of the Darkness. It's talking about shedding light on this difficult and tragic subject of suicide, and really talking about ways that we can come together, spot possible symptoms, the signs in people that we love, and to support those people who have been left behind as a family member has tragically taken their own life. So that's happening this weekend on Saturday at 10 o'clock at Millennium Park. It's a great community of support that comes together, also a fundraising effort, and again, knowing that you're connected to people all over the country at these walks really makes it even that much more meaningful, because it's a topic that and a tragic subject that so many communities really are having to face.
It's so true, especially with teenagers now. I mean, a lot of parents may think that, these warning signs, that children that are, seeking help, these are actually just troubled teen years when a lot of people don't realize. And so this is a great effort and a great way to promote some awareness.
Right. Last year it was so meaningful. There were young men who had, their mother had taken her own life, and they spoke. And there was a woman whose son had taken his life, and they were able to come together and really connect in such a meaningful way, because she had lost a son, they had lost a mother, and they came together and forged this new friendship. And so it really is a great way to connect. So again, that's Saturday morning at 10 at Millennium Park.
A great cause.